Hello, my fellow attackers. This is Pat2 and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Guys, last time we found out Monokuma was actually dead. He was just faking it. I don't know. I find out that this was in fact a murder, but now we have to go through this unruly trial of this for this girl. We have no idea who it is, but we assume it's Kyoko because we haven't seen Kyoko in a while. And we found out that this killing game is actually being recorded on live TV. Kind of like it's being recorded on YouTube somehow. How did you figure out? I don't even know what happened right there. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just being ridiculous. Alright, let's get straight into it, guys. Alright, first of all, let's check around the surroundings. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check on that later. Fragments near the dead body has been added to the drip bullet section. Right there. This is the panel controlling the sprinkles. We set to 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said that the time positively can't be changed. Oh, hold on. The sprinklers turn on 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body was here then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which means it could mean the murder must have taken place. Sprinklers have been added. Okay. Alright, let's check this. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma found the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife was caused a fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it! The knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever that person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attack we found here. Maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I didn't react by grabbing. I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then Oh. And if this really is Kyoko, I mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. Why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife. Alright. This is so confusing, guys. Let's check the body now. I checked the body more thoroughly. Maybe then I'll find out for sure it's Kyoko or not. Alright, let's see. Alright, this. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. These are fake nails. They're really long. Seems like they're getting in the way of normal activity. Fake nails has been added. There's also something on the back of their hand. Is this a tattoo? Got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it's like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand has been added. Right. Although half the body got set on fire and the explosion is totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Oh yeah, it's because you splashed it. It's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since only I threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section. Alright. Lower half. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. When the body blew up, the top half of it got set on fire, so I dumped the bucket on it. Explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Alright, let's look at the stab wound. The white jacket the victim was wearing totally got burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Separate from the dead body, yes. Alright, let's check in the chicken coop. I remember there was some chickens in the chicken coop. There's only 4! Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here?
Of course, there are precisely 5.
Yeah, right?
Huh?
What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Oh no! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What we're gonna do? It's going from 5 to 4 is gonna do an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If every single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Kiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens. Let's go up. Microflower, huh? The two that eat paper, plastic, and people? I don't think it's related to the case, so I don't think I'll stay. Alright, let's get your account. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? Well, if I remember right. It was wearing some kind of mask, a big white coat. There was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Edgar said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But from how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. That was a big hero. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better, too. So, thank you, too. Body before the explosion. Okay. Let's talk to Toko. Where does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to say anymore. Oh, wow, she's in... Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in
I'd like
other
to hear your
words...
alibi.
Alibi, in other
Correct,
words.
I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I fell asleep. I was asleep all night. Why you're asking about that now, and what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
It's obvious the murder took place after nighttime. How do you know that for sure? Because after hearing nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. He was spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured you'd be here. I confirmed that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here.
In other
So
words...
the murder couldn't have only taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Kyo, and Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Kyo in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? Telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite at your disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Toko's account. Alright, instructed hero. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
Serious?
Oh, well, I was thinking about it when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember what that was. I came to the house that woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met Akina. I was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Took her went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Yeah. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. It was around 9. That's right, it had been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Oh, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think you can say for sure the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Yeah. When the body was found. Okay. Now we have to check this. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. Yeah. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, there was a tarp here before? Probably take a look at it. It can relate to the case. Yeah, it wasn't here before. I'm sure. The top is wet and covered with mud and grim, but the underside, totally clean and completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to the only thing here that concerns me. There's a lawnmower here. I don't think it has anything to do with the military corpse. Check that. Some carton handled pickaxe. Crazy diamonds. Same thing that's been on the back of Mondo's coat. Tax Captain Mondo somehow. It's definitely intriguing. Now it's not time to worry about it. You shall, yes. I think I've checked everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. There's other areas I need to check. This is the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. To figure out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I find more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. The key to her room.
It's all clear now.
This will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in... Oh,
What?
yeah, he took it.
Just give up.
Give me your room, key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow the room key. Let's see. No. No. Stop. Alright. You're okay. Alright. Hey, I'm back here. You come with an alibi. I'll be happy to hear it later at the class trial. No, it's not about that. If you have a key to Kyoko's room, might as hope that I can borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What one area? Time to look. Oh, the gym. Let's go to the gym. Go to the gym. Alright, what's up here? One who's leaned to span from before, but I figured I wouldn't be here.
You know?
I found something. What is it? It's
Huh?
It's wood. A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? The bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. They belong to the bomb. Fragments near the dead body has been... Alright, okay, I checked everything else and I think all left now is Kyoko's room. We head back to the garden and ask Ryako. All this running around. You think you can go soon, Ryako?
Let's go.
You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Wait for me. Ryako a second glance and I heard after him on the way to the dorms. Let's go! I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Ryako. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Well then, here we go. I already took out the key and set it into the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Alright, let's go in. Let's do this. So, this is Kuroko's room. What's this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers really traditionally public bathhouses use them for lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That really surprised me. It's hard to picture where I was doing something like that.
It's certainly
It is
possible.
I think you might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. Pretty sure something in the dojo that might go to the dojo. Oh yeah, that's right. The wooden. Let's see. Bed. Just sit in the bed. I don't see anything interesting. I mean, not. Alright, let's check a bathroom. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Alright. Nothing else.
Such
I think
ignorance.
we're wise to look around a bit more. Okay. Let's talk to you.
What?
You want to come here, right? So it's you're looking for. Nothing in particular. I just thought we would find some kind of clue here. Clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan to poke around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Sure, you have something more concrete concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Oh, the code gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Sure, a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it somewhere. Found it. It's in the envelope. Code gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Something has certainly happened, so opened it. Okay. I opened the envelope and I looked inside. A single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. Under the sheets of the bed! But I could have hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but I reached the shit, lift up the sheets. What's this? Found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 70, number 78 student registry. Mako Ikusaba.
I see.
Appears to Mako Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. It's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was key and that's it.
Must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Others said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name: Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex: female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood as soon as she found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Huh. Weird. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. That doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one is non-fiction and other is sci-fi. There's no way you should even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things just as an ordinary person, but then
I see.
Never imagined I would hear the name from here in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
Infinite Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses. They always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says the friend has already...
Found it. Whoa, I feel like a hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming a hero.
It's you!
What do you got in your pretty little hand there? What? Oh, you found her profile?
Well, so what if we did?
Hey! Don't take out on me. I'm gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Name of Jagger corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Our rule violations will be so unforgivable. We're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow regulations myself.
So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course! Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I?
That was rude.
In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants were, did it? I was thinking I should probably clarify that. Hey! When we first got together in Manor Hall, way back then, there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led a little misunderstanding among all of you.
A misunderstanding? What are you saying?
In other words,
That's right, there were actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
Total number students take part of this killing game was actually 16!
16 then.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
I will.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ukasaba, is part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Huh? Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've gotten so many viewers right now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to back this you Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
Hey,
So you know she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Nakuma's account. Go wears those gloves to cover a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand. A tattoo. Wait, but no. Monikusa said they were scars, right? And why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means there's fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is covering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such
God
ignorance.
really must have really hated you. Make you so dull.
Hey, I am a very interesting person once you get to know me. I collect pencils, I collect stones of different colors and variations and shapes.
Just remember that what Monokuma just told us? Said there were 16 students, right? Which means Monokuma was a student.
right.
I was trying to say that Monokuma was the one creating the rules to the game. Why would he tell us that? Why now? Said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. The mere fact he said proves that Murkuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Murkuro is related to the case?
It's
Perhaps
certainly
she's the one who
possible.
killed Kyoko.
What?
That would explain why we would have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing gang. Murkuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, it was exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Monokuma told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Oh, I don't mean to say that. Thought the ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Mokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go all the way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Marco giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, that's needless to say. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. He wants to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible. If it's not really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. To find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? Well, let's go to the dojo. Yep, here it is. Thank you for... Alright, there we go. There are wooden lockers here. Wood block keys are just those super traditional public bathrooms. Looks like the key we found Koga from really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Good. Do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very
That's
strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. Yes, good catch. Good catch. I caught it too. You understand what that means, right? You should probably use the key we found in our locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Jeez. Took out the wood block key and inserted it in the locker's mental lock and click. The locker we accepted the key and it opened. The arrows in here, it looks like 10 arrows in total. They're like made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows Oh, there's something else in the locker. Right at a ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood sign?
I see.
If it is, then it means it will surely be related to the case. If this tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? Blade duct tape has been added. Oh, I see holes in it. I think it's all the locker has offered for now. Something wrong?
Very strange.
Very odd, don't you think? The locker with hiding items clearly related to the case. But how did the key in the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Perhaps Sakura. Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. Oh yeah, Fenrir or whatever. You mean the mercenary group that Murkrow was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about them? Isn't obvious? School would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kind of info the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
You only have so much time before the trial begins, so attorney. Yes, let's go, let's go, let's go, 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 go. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. You seem to know the archives like the back of his hand and went straight for the shelf on the back. Ah, here we go. Really returned the file in his hand. Sup?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How do you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Is that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there were mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. Huh. What is it? This all sounds some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. I didn't mention it. Of course, that's something the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, Fenrir is the wolf of... Oh, speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? A member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo? What could that mean? Oh. Dong, ding, dong. Alright, let's do this.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us. Organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
You got me thinking. I'm okay.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Alright, let's do this.
So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Okay, so yeah.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. We have all the information. Alright. Well, guys, next time on Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, we'll go to the class trial. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, let me know down in the comments below. Leave a like, and if you subscribe if you want more updates on the channel. Anyway, Pat takes you. See you all next time.